My sister humiliated me in front of the whole family for years, so I gave her a career-ending reality check. Celeste was always the star. Perfect grades, perfect job, perfect everything. I was the family screw-up who barely graduated and worked dead-end retail jobs. Every holiday, every birthday, every family gathering became her opportunity to remind everyone how much better she was than me. Poor Quinn, she'd announce loudly. Still folding clothes at the mall? Maybe someday you'll find your calling. Everyone would chuckle. Dad would ruffle my hair like I was still 12. Mom would sigh and change the subject. Uncle Morris would shake his head sadly. Cousin Beatrice would give me pitying looks. The worst incident happened at my nephew's baptism. Celeste stood up during the reception and gave an impromptu speech about family success stories. She detailed her promotion to marketing director, her new condo, her fancy car. Then she looked directly at me. And some family members are still figuring things out, she said with a smirk. But we love them anyway. The room fell silent. I wanted to disappear. What Celeste didn't know was that I'd been documenting everything. Not intentionally at first. I just started recording family events for memories. But over time, I noticed a pattern. Her stories never quite added up. She claimed to have graduated summa cum laude, but I'd seen her actual transcript when helping Mom organize papers. She was barely above average. She bragged about her marketing campaigns, but online searches showed most were disasters. She flaunted expensive purchases while secretly borrowing money from our parents. The breaking point came when she announced her engagement to Trevor, a surgeon she'd met at a charity gala. During the engagement party, she gave another condescending speech about finding someone successful enough to match her ambition. Unlike some people, she said, staring at me, I choose partners who elevate me. That night, I did some research. Trevor wasn't a surgeon. He was a dental hygienist with massive student debt. The charity gala was actually a community college fundraiser where he worked part-time. Celeste had been lying about literally everything. I spent 2 weeks gathering evidence. Social media posts that contradicted her stories, public records showing her real income, screenshots of her dating profile where she claimed to be a corporate executive while listing her actual job as assistant marketing coordinator. The family reunion was perfect timing. As Celeste began her annual performance about her accomplishments, I stood up. Before she continues, I said calmly, I think everyone should know the truth. I connected my laptop to the TV and started the slideshow. Photo evidence of her lies. Her real job title, Trevor's actual profession. Her parents' bank statements showing the money she'd borrowed. The room went dead silent. Celeste's face turned crimson. Quinn, I'm not finished, I interrupted. I played the recording from last Christmas where she privately admitted to our cousin that she'd been exaggerating everything for years because she couldn't stand being ordinary. Dad stood up slowly. Celeste, is this true? She tried to deflect, blame me for invading her privacy, claimed the evidence was fake, but the documentation was too thorough. Trevor left immediately. Mom started crying. Uncle Morris just shook his head, but this time at her. You made me feel worthless for years, I said quietly. Turns out you were just projecting. Celeste stormed out. Within a month, her entire social circle knew the truth. Trevor broke off the engagement publicly on Facebook. Her job performance was suddenly under scrutiny. Friends stopped inviting her to events. She moved to another state last spring. Now family gatherings are peaceful. No more comparisons. No more condescending speeches. Just normal conversations where everyone's treated with basic respect. I still work retail, but I also started a small business documenting events. Turns out I'm good at capturing the truth. Sometimes the best revenge is simply letting people see who someone really is.